Haikyu is an amazing series. The way the series has evolved throughout the seasons, the growth of the characters' display, the amount of sheer hype and emotion is just insane. Since the first episode of the anime, the series was amazing at establishing its foundation and setting the tone for the rest of the series and letting the viewers know what they were getting into. Just look at this scene.
よっしゃ翔ちゃん頼んだレフトにいたはずなのにマークしてたはずなのになんでそこにいる
It's so intense that it personally completely hooked me onto the series, and the following episodes are great at setting the pace of the series and introducing the characters, which I think is one of Haikyuu's most important foundations. The uniqueness of each character within Karasuno and outside Karasuno gives the series a huge sense of depth because it explores each of those characters and makes them feel like they actually matter. These characters, even though they may not be the protagonists, they portray the same emotions, problems, and goals as any main character. Most characters always get their moments where the audience can learn about them and their unique path, which provides perspective and different points of views. We see their struggles, their low points, their high points. Haikyu portrays a wide range of human behavior and emotions, and it brings that all together with volleyball. The thing that motivates these characters, the things that discourages them, the reason why they are motivated or discouraged, and it explores it all with a grand variety of characters. I find this such an important foundation for the series because it gives most of Haikyu characters a sense of importance. These aren't characters that are there because the series makes them to then throw them away as Karasuno advances. Although I'll admit it did happen once, but I think it was to portray the point that given the competitive scene of volleyball in the anime, their accomplishments weren't easy, and as they won, others with the same aspirations lost, while also emphasizing that their experiences of those who lost are equally as important as theirs. But back to my point, because of how much care the characters receive, it makes them really relatable and it doesn't put them on a world that's unreachable or detached from reality. That connection to reality that Haikyu portrays and the hardships that many of these characters have faced makes the series much more fun to watch because it gives the series a sense of legitimacy. There's logical reasons to why a team wins or loses, and it creates a good atmosphere for hype, memorable moments throughout the series. That makes the series incredibly entertaining to watch. The author is amazing at building anticipation and making the series engaging, so much so that even though games can take multiple episodes, it never feels tiresome or boring. I'm actually always looking forward to the next episode and like seeing what happens next.
One hand toss.
Another aspect that's amazingly executed is the way they throw curves at the teams and the characters. It is always incredibly natural, it fits well within the context of what's happening in the story or the particular game they're playing. It makes the story have a nice sense of flow and I feel that things just happen for no reason. There's also an incredible amount of detail and attention that is given to every aspect of the series that makes it genuinely enjoyable to watch and easy to watch. It makes the characters easy to relate to, and it's done in such a way where the audience can grow to care about any given character or team within the anime. One of the aspects that I enjoy the most about Haikyu is the imagery. Although it is clearly apparent throughout the series, it just adds so much more to the series by making it cohesive and easy to follow. The author does this in an incredibly genius manner by implementing factual volleyball knowledge, techniques, and strategy into the team's characteristics and character traits. The representation of Karasuno as cross not only because it is part of their school's name, but the clear connection to Karasuno's volleyball playstyle as an omnivorous team that's able to fit of others in such a way that they learn new techniques and apply it to their playstyle. Same thing with teams like Nekoma, which is representation as cats. has the immediate connection to the team's strong suit, which is their flexibility and ability to adapt. The fact that that is done with almost every team is kind of incredible, and the way that representation develops while remaining consistent throughout the series is nothing short of amazing in my opinion. The reason why I find this amazing is because it portrays volleyball in a way that is easy to understand and follow. The series runs through actual techniques and strategies that makes it easy for the viewer or reader to digest and actually learn about this sport, which is kind of insane. The use of imagery is displayed through different aspects of the series as well, such as Hinata and Tsukishima's names, which initial characters mean sun and moon in Japanese, and it serves as a way to represent some of their opposite characteristic traits.
ちょっとブロック飛んでくんない？僕もう上がるので失礼します。何？
One of my favorite ways that this applies in the series is with Kemma, which draws a connection to his overall lifestyle and knowledge and passion for gaming, to his technique and style of playing volleyball and just approaching life in general. It's just extremely mind-blowing to me how much is actually going on in the series at all times and the different ways the author implements those things into the story, which makes it subconsciously significantly more engaging to watch and fun to watch. It is definitely a series and a story that goes above and beyond into constructing a solid structure that's present throughout the entirety of the series. To my Haikyuu rank, I like to point out characters' growth, especially with protagonists Hinata and Kageyama, whose developments are apparent. However, in both mind and body, many of Haikyuu characters show incredible growth as individuals and athletes. Throughout the series, we learn a variety of the things that have hindered them as people and players and how they work through that in different ways. Hinata, who has a strange passion for volleyball but no technical skill at first, and Kageyama, who has an insane talent and skill and drive but no social capabilities. This is present in characters like Asahi, who struggle with anxiety, Tsukishima, who struggles with an inferiority complex, Yamaguchi, who lacks faith in himself. These are real issues that many people struggle with, and being able to see in the series how many of these characters have some of these issues and are able to work out through them in different ways and advance and move forward is extremely inspiring and motivating. I genuinely believe that Haikyuu is unique in the way it consistently builds a great story with realistic aspects that make it relatable, fun to watch, and very easy to consume. As my final note, I'll end by saying that through my entire life, my understanding of volleyball was pretty much non-existent, and even though I've been aware of the sport, even somewhat played it in occasions, it was never anything more than throwing the ball between the net for me. To be honest, I don't really understand how I was able to not notice or realize that there was more to the sport when it was literally in my face in many occasions throughout my life. Haikyuu, in my opinion, is an anime that can be life-changing, and given how much Haikyuu just has helped me in terms of motivation and drive and giving me a little bit of happiness in times when I felt low, I'm more than certain that had I watched Haikyuu a few years back when I was in high school, it could have had a drastic impact on my life. There's a good chance I would have tried to join the volleyball team and probably would have somewhat of a different outlook on life, idealistically at least. But anyhow, that's all I have to say. And yeah, if you made it till then, thank you for watching.